welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this fine evening? Is this working? Yes, the microphone is all working, the music's coming through, and it's all good. How are we all? And yes, this is Tuesday night, and yes, I am streaming, and yes, I'm doing farm sim. I am out tomorrow night, so no stream tomorrow, so I'm not doing any zombies this week. We will be picking that up again with Gamer Dragon next Wednesday, or a week on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to do some farm sim tonight. We're going to continue the realism experiment and do a bit of farming. Welcome along, the Rocket Kids and Tyson 1985 and TBS Twister and Taz Polycat. Welcome to all of you. Working, just starting your shift. Taz. Well, I hope I can ease you through your work. Hopefully. Right, shall we crack on with some farming, people, because we have a pretty big contract on at the moment. Yeah, we are partway through harvest on field 16. We're up to, looks like 54%. Oh, don't want that at 10 times. I want that at 5 times. Oh, man. Right. So let's head up to the field and get that going. Oh, I do want to check the shop. We did check the shop at the end of last time. And I think we saw a, yeah, there's a Massey Ferguson 5S for 27,000. Gamer Roblox 662, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN and welcome along. And I hope I can cheer you out. I'm sorry that you're feeling sad. Will I do an 8-hour stream tonight? No. No, my usual 3-ish hours is what we're looking at tonight. My dog is in the road again. He runs off all the time. Yeah, so contract on field 16 is 53% complete. That is where we're headed. We want to try and finish that off. You need a PC to play this game? You don't need a PC. You can play this game really well on a PS4, a PS5, an Xbox One, or an Xbox. It is an Xbox One, isn't it? Or an Xbox Series X. Either of those worked. Right, there we go. You remember? Well, FS20 is a good game. I do like FS20 as a game. It is a good one. Oh, hang on. No, I've messed up. I don't want the car down here. I want the trailer down here. Did I get that hook barn? Oh no, I didn't. I need to check that out. Well, if I FS20, see, I think personally, FS20. Well, I've got FS20 on the Nintendo Switch, and I like it. I think it's a cracking mobile version of Farm Sim. In the past, the mobile versions of Farm Sim haven't come anywhere near the main game, but the FS20 is the closest that I've seen, and the fact that you can actually get out of your vehicles is a big thing for me on that. Right, I want to park this up here because we need to get our tractor and trailer. Might send a hired worker up to start, although I think it's sitting at the end of the row, if I remember correctly, so we need to get up there. So yeah, we're on carting duties again. The combine is going to be running. There's our tractor and trailer. I knew it was here somewhere. And yeah, that little Massey would be a good tractor, except that it kind of replaces this, and I'm not looking to get a tractor to straight up replace this in its front loader role. I want a tractor that is about 175 to 200 horsepower, and then did you get from the official stores? Because yeah, you need to, I would always recommend buying it through the official stores. Just downloading the APK, you have no idea what you're getting. And I say this as an app developer. You know, much better to actually get it through the official, to get it through the stores and things, and know you're getting a proper copy and not somebody's fiddled with. Because, yeah, straight up APK download can be really dodgy. Scott is coming out with a simulation called American Farming, it's called, and it's for iOS and Androids, and takes place in Corn Belt, the huge American map, coming late 2022. No disrespect to the squad, but that's gonna go nowhere. And not because I don't think the squad can do that, but because they're not going to get any brands, or not easily going to get any brands. Yeah, it's just... FarmSim very much has that side of things wrapped up. And you only have to look at cattle and crops to see what situation the situation is there, really. It has Case IH, DMI, Parker, and Brent. That is an impressive amount, but yeah, I do think it's got a long way to go. I am admittedly judging a book, or I'm prejudging it quite a bit. I think how fast FarmSim has come and how much Giants has had to develop to get where they are, and to produce the kind of game we've got here. So, can you download from anyone? I wouldn't. You can download an APK file. I would be very wary of an APK file that wasn't an official release. Oh god, that's what we had to do last time. We're out of fuel, aren't we? Oh man. Well, the question, Gamer Roblox, is did you pay for it? Which, if you download an APK file, I'm guessing not. I'm not sure we have enough fuel to get to the other end of this field. And if so, no, that's not a safe site. But very bluntly. No, then no. Okay. FS22 is not free. FS22 is paid for. If you download an APK file for FS22 for free, it is dodgy as hell. I would not touch it with a barge pole. Yeah, this is swearing at me. Not sure how much Giants would have to fail on the game that would turn it around for. Yeah. And Giants, you know, work very hard to try and keep at the top. I know the kind of discussions that went on when Cattle and Crops was announced. And they took Cattle and Crops very, very seriously. And there was a definite, okay, FS19 has to be really good to stave off the threat from what Cattle and Crops were looking to offer. It was very much Giants going, right, we need to produce some, you know, FS19 has to be good in order to see this. And yeah. So it was very, very much they are aware of the competition. When will I next be live on FarmSim? On Saturday. So yeah, I am out tomorrow night. I'm out Friday night. So looking to be next live on Saturday doing FarmSim, and Sunday. Thursday is my normal night off anyway. So yeah. And then next week is a little bit messed up So I will be live next week. I will be live Thursday night, I think, ahead of TwitchCon, and then probably the following Tuesday as well. Okay, we are 73% full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this out. I don't know if I have enough fuel in this combine to do another row. I might have, actually. Because if we can fill this trailer up, we can then head back to the farm and grab ourselves a... grab ourselves some fuel. I'm not sure we have a fuel trailer, do we? No. Do we have anything? What do we have? Options. So we got that for 29,000. That's a bit expensive. Oh, we got that. The mobile fuel tank. We could plonk that in the trailer. We've got the liquid. We could use that as well. Although that, I think, eventually is what we want to use for milk. We might get the mobile fuel tank, I think. We will be back on zombies next Wednesday, but all farm sim this week. Right, I am just going to run back to the farm and grab some fuel. Hello, Lietberg03, welcome along. Yeah, people, the amount of people, going back to the whole release thing, the amount of people have been saying for years that farm sim's getting worse, or farms, you know, farm sim has a lesser take up, or you know, this less people are playing, or more people are sticking with the previous version than the next version, and things like that always get said. Was disappointed. How so, 4D? I'm always happy to see another brand in the game. Hello, Apinfra, welcome along, and hello to you in Uruguay. Hey, Calchi, welcome along. Oh, the trailer's down the other end, isn't it? Was hoping it would be McHale. More forestry stuff is really... Well, the thing is, we don't know what else we're getting other than just... You know, it could be that we only get that Volvo wheel loader. You do still owe me a DB, Taz. Right. We'll use this trailer. And hopefully we can put the mobile fuel tank in the back of this. Because I don't have a pickup, so... Our fields are looking quite nice. We'll be ending up harvesting those soon. Got field 21 to harvest as well, of course. So I want to get the rest of this field knocked out fairly quickly now. If we can do that, then we'll be doing well. Because our own fields will come right in the very near future. Shame on my fail bringing everything. Oh. It's a very elusive thing, Taz. Right, I think... possibly a truck, but it may not... The thing to remember is that the DLC may not only be Volvo. That's the other thing to remember, is that it might not just be Volvo. Right, miscellaneous. Yeah, that's too expensive. But that carries DEF as well. We don't need that at the moment. VP lifter. So I think the mobile fuel tank is our best bet. The liquid doesn't cost very much, but does it come under dollies? No. Does it come under trailers? Okay. Oh no, there is one here. Oh wow. Oh, that's cool. That's only 3.5 grand. Oh, we could get that. I do. Wow. Okay. We might have to pick that up, just not right now. I want the mobile fuel tank right now. But that's a good thing to know. Oh wow, that's bright. Okay, I'm gonna go olive green with JCB. Yeah, that's what I want. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Why can't we get Ford? I mean, you hold technically still Ford because the Ford Motor Company exists. Is the reason for that. Hey, Haskally. So for me, the schedule changed this week. Your new days are Tuesdays and Saturdays for the summer. I'm always catching up after work. Ah. Come on, fit in the trailer. Oh, are you going to fit in? Is that in? That's not in, is it? No. That's not overly happy in there, so I'm going to... no, I won't be able to get that out if I put that like that. Okay. It's not overly happy sitting in this trailer, this. Kind of jammed in. Yeah, right, that'll do. Oh, no, that won't do. Ah! Bob, I dream little Volvo. Well, this is the thing. You know, I was saying this today. Does Volvo being in the game mean that Volvo BM equipment can be put into the game? Because if that's the case, that's pretty awesome. Right, there we are. Well, expect to see me live tonight. I'm not live tomorrow night. I am out tomorrow night. So, normally when I'm out on a Tuesday. This week I'm out on a Wednesday. So, yeah, I'm out Wednesday. Oh, no. Yes. So, yeah, I'm out on a Wednesday this week. It's not perfect, and I would quite like... Oh, hang on. Have I been an idiot? I've been an idiot. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. I want to sell this and get rid of it. I've got a better idea. I've got a much better idea. We'll lose a little bit of money faffing around like this. But before I go and fill this with fuel, let's get rid of it. And, oh, do you know what? How much am I going to lose if I sell it straight here? Hold it, I'll sell it straight here. Yes, that was a supreme waste of money. Hippie Souls, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. And Derek 1888, thank you for resubscribing to the channel for your 3rd month. You are awesome. Found me a recommended list, so I thought I'd come through and give a follow and a polite reminder to all your viewers. Oh, thank you. How you doing, Hippie Souls? Right. I am going to get that 3.5 grand trailer. Because we have a multi... we already have a multi thing trailer in the one we use for the milk. So we will, as that is a smaller one, we'll use that for fuel, and we'll get a new milk trailer in the form of the of this other one. So that's where I'm going to go with this. Makes much more sense. Right, so trailers are what I want. Where are you? Trailers, there we go. So yeah, I want this one. Multi-product tank, standard wheel setup, standard lighting. Yes to fenders. Main color, we will keep the chrome. What do I go? I'll go aluminium. Design color. I will go new age school bus. Oh wow, maybe not. Olive green. Oh no. Yeah, olive green. Yeah, like that. Rim color, we will go with stainless steel. Perfect. And this is VF 02, I think. REX. And okay. We can always change that. Perfect. Buy that. Yes. Oh, wow. That was 5,500, but never mind. Is this VFO2? Did I get it right? Yes. Perfect. Thank you for the host, Hippie Souls. Hosting, for some reason, doesn't seem to work as well anymore. Right. So, this is now our milk trailer. It holds a lot more milk. And will be great. And then we're going to put the fuel into our former milk trailer. Yeah, no. So Twitch stopped doing alerts for hosts for like 1 or 2 people if it didn't come in with a raid. So if you're hosting with 20 people, it will come up. If you're hosting with 1 and you aren't raiding, it won't tell me. They changed it a few months ago. I think it was a whole hate raid thing that they were trying to get past. Okay, so what we're going to do is disconnect this from here. So this now will be our fuel trailer. I don't think we've got any milk in it. No milk in it, so that's perfect. We can use this for fuel. And we'll put some of our fuel into it. Hopefully this will work. Will it take fuel? Ah, oh, come on, take fuel. No, that's going to refuel my car. This would have been wise, you know. Right. Where is... Idiot! Damn. FS11 mods okay to convert to they were base game. You can convert FS11 stuff to FS 22. Oh god, I'm wasting so much time on this. But they are they look horrible. I mean, you'd basically, in order to convert an FS11 mod to FS22, you would need to rebuild the entire model. It will look atrociously awful. And I know because I've looked at FS11 mods trying to get them into FS22. Right, we're going to sell this. Because I don't need it anymore. Repair it, yes. Repaint it, yes. Sell it, yes. Okay. You had problems with the contractor's ping. I suggest that you have time set to 1 while you sleep and in the morning until you've checked. I always do that. I always start my saves. I always save at 0.5 and set it to 0.1. The trouble is, as soon as I go up to 10 times to start the playthrough, they disappear. So I think what I have to do is set it to half times to start my game and then do it. But even then, stuff disappears. It's really annoying. Right. So I need to look at miscellaneous again. Really annoying this. Right. After all that, I don't want to go with the mobile fuel tank. I want to go with... Oh, it's just too damn expensive, that. Give me a moment, chat. We're going to save this here, and we're going to go and have a look for fuel tanks. We're playing this map. This is until you play it, but there's no place to get gas. I will show you how to do that in a minute. I'll show exactly how to do that in a minute when I come and do this. So let's go into MISC. MISC. There we go. Right. There must be a small fuel tank I can use here somewhere. Gas pump. Come on. Come on. Something that will allow me to transport fuel. There's normally a... that's a manure tank. That's liquid support. Really? But small fuel tanker. There we go. 6,500. Not really what I'm after. Oh, wow. Okay. Back. Search. Diesel tank. There's that one. Wasn't there a... Ooh. Homemade liquid tank. What does that do? Capacity 1,000. Configuration. Does that let me take fuel? I don't know if that one... I'm going to add that one in. Portable diesel tank. No. Okay. Let's... So we've had a look in MISC. There doesn't seem to be anything in MISC. Let's have a look in trailers quickly. What have we got in here? Those are large ones. That's the fuel tank that I had a look at a minute ago. Yeah. See, we've got the TLX in, which is where we're getting the other tanks from. No, there doesn't seem to be a small fuel tank. I mean, I don't think anything... the other place... Yeah, because if I search fuel, we've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, so there's that one. There's that one. I will install it and we'll have a look at it, but it's fairly expensive. And then there's the other one. Let's search for liquid. Yeah, homemade liquid tank is probably going to be our best bet, I think. Right, download fuel tank. I'll show you in a moment. So how to refill that. I'm annoyed the Abbey pack doesn't do more than just water and. Oh my lord! I got 20-litre diesel tanks. Right, let's put these new fuel trailers in. But hell with that, I'm going to use the portables. Oh, that's just stupid VF. Where's that other one? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm not actually fussed about it now. I don't. I'm not sure it's downloaded. I'm not sure it's downloaded. I don't care. Cannot play Civil Water Part 4 not working. Yeah, you can by hand. That's the thing. Which means that, this is not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to go back to the farm. Oh, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Right. We can transfer back to here. Bet this won't work. Right. Open everything up. It's gonna be... Nope. Nope. There they are. Bye. Bye, yes. Why make everything open if I can't put stuff in it? I love this disco, but it is insane. I've got to go and get the trailer. Right, I will get this back to the farm, and then I'm going to have to take a very short break because I can hear some tears outside my door. So I'm going to go and check on what's... Whoa! Didn't see anything. Nothing happened. There's not a big dent in my car. Right. Yeah, because the mobile fuel tank doesn't really fit in this trailer, so we do need to put some fuel cans in, I think. It's not going to give a massive amount of fuel. Yeah, time for a new car. Right, I will be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. I'm back, people. Right. Where be we? Let's get this back to the shop. Load up. I think we might pick up another couple of cans. Hopefully that will keep the combine going for a little while. This is not a perfect solution. And I think I'm going to have to go and look for a new fuel trailer. It's going to be necessary. In we go. There we are. Right. Well, at least I know they work because they made everything open on the car. But right, let's get a couple more. Hey, Frag Beast, I'm doing well, thank you. We found them in big. No, they weren't in big bags, but they were in pallets. Yeah, there they are. Right. Buy. Yes. Okay. Buy. Yes. Okay. Right, 2 more, and we should be able to fill all these up. Actually, do they have diesel? I think they might have diesel in them, actually. Right, and away we go. Right, we'll get this back up to the field, see how much this fills up our combine, and then go from there. I have a feeling these will disappear. I feel we don't fill these up. I think they're just full. Lit fireworks last night for 4th of July. Very nice. I hope those of you who were celebrating had a good 4th of July. Of course, not something we celebrate in this year. In the UK. Just sort of, yeah, something about some filthy colonials that that went and threw us off the North American continent. Don't do that. You get banned. Wow. Right, let's see if we can refill this. What's for supper? Oh, I did some burgers tonight. Did that refill? Did that refill? $20 liters. $1 liter. Okay. So yeah, we need to move these closer. Oh, there we go. That's filling them up. It's not giving us a massive amount. Wow, we would need to basically fill that trailer with gas cans in order to... That's very much a get you home kind of thing. I'm gonna have to rethink this. Volvo have skid sit. Yeah, this is the thing. Volvo have a lot of really good equipment, so I'm going to do something more about this. I'm going to have a look at King Mods and see if there's any fuel trailers on there that aren't going to cost me the earth. Lots of big fuel stuff. I want little fuel stuff. Well, no, that's into FS19. Okay, it might be that I have to go and enable that small liquid fuel tank that holds 1,000 litres. I could hire a tank. I might hire a tank to get it up here. I mean, I'm all right at the moment. We'll see how far this gets. Yeah. I am 50% full. I'm not going to get... Whoa, up the other end and back. Hire that. Single axle fuel tank littered. Where's that? Richard. Homemade liquid tank I can find. Oh yeah, no, I remember that one from FS19. I don't think that there's a FS22 version of it. Or not that I know of on a site that I trust at the very least. Yeah, everything, yeah. I can find it in 19, I can't find it in 22. And we're only 32% full. Yeah, I've got the IBC trailer, so I think we're gonna go and grab that in a minute. Damn, I thought I was gonna clear that. Right, and unload. We're all right for fuel at the moment, but this is probably not going to be enough to finish this field. Hey, Michael Oregon, welcome along. Don't know what the fuel situation's like in the tractor. Oh, not great. I'm doing all right, thank you. Right. There we go. That's that moving again. Yeah, what we'll do is we will fill the trailer at the other end of the field. And then go and tip it. Combine, yeah, Combine probably does need a service after all the work we're making it do at the moment. There was a service trailer that came out that'd be quite useful. Can find that. Yeah, there we are. Field service trailer, the GTX. How much is that? $24,500. We could lease that because we're not going to use it very often. That would have a dual purpose then, because we could use that to service stuff at the farm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get that downloaded, I think. I hate that, man, Chuck. Oh, wow. It has DEF, diesel, and electric. Fantastic. Anything new in the shop? Oh, yeah. Class Turion and... Okay, that's interesting. It is a bit expensive, but that's why I'd lease it at 24,500. Because we won't use it very often. It won't cost us much on a daily basis leasing it, and it means that we don't end up spending a whole load of money on buying a service place. We can just service stuff at our farm. So I think we'll get this loaded up. Hey, that man Chuck, how you doing? Yeah, Michael, hosts don't seem to come through on Twitch anymore, so I've stopped giving... Well, because I don't see them, I've stopped shouting them out, really. Unfortunately, because it used to be wonderful to shout out everybody's hosts, but it's... yeah. In their infinite wisdom, Twitch have decided that that shouldn't be a thing anymore. Let's get that. Probably fairly close to the last one. And Zaki Viak. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, we are full. Let's go and tip this. Hey, Walker Entertainment. How you doing? I'm sorry, I just burped. That's disgusting. I don't think our combine had a lot of fuel in it when we started this contract, you know. We'll keep an eye on the fuel level, but I think we're going to be okay. We are 60% of the way through this. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm in a good place at the moment, all things considered. It's I'm heading into a very busy time, and it's I've got to get stuff in line for the next couple of weeks. Go home. Go on. Get home. Silly dog. Window birthday, exhale loudly. I am not a woman though. Have I still got rain on the way? No, not today. We seem to have no rain on the way today, which is good news. But yeah, we did. We had that forecast for rain for whole way through harvest, didn't we? Oh wow, that's 80% full already. Am I doing anything with Volvo UK? No. I tried to get Kubota UK to do something with me, but they never really responded, so. And by tried to get Kubota UK to do something, I tweeted at them, which is probably not the best way to get them to do stuff. In a week and a half, I get to meet Mr. DJ Goham and Mr. Kermit, the Kerminator, at the same time, and it's gonna be a little bit overwhelming. DJ went to Sweden. DJ went to Sweden for what? For Volvo? Is he on a European tour or something? Thing is, DJ very much now is the information guy for FarmSim. You know, he is FarmSim News. He is the one who has the massive following that basically, if you want to get information about FarmSim out, you send it to DJ kind of thing. So I'm not surprised he's got people asking for that. He went back in May. Oh, okay. Wow. But yeah, no, DJ's going to be over here for TwitchCon end of next week. And he's going to be over FarmCon as well. In fact, there are going to be a good number of creators at FarmCon. So I'm quite excited. But, yeah. I got depressed again the other day going on Facebook. So every so often on Facebook I come across a post in the FarmSim groups, and I don't know why I look at these posts, because I've never looked at one of these posts and gone, that's awesome, that's wonderful, because it's always the post is always something along the lines of, which FarmSim creator do you watch, or who's your favorite FarmSim creator, or something like that. And I should not read it, because I read it with the expectation that maybe one person might mention me, and every time nothing at all. And it's hilarious. So yeah, and it's both hilarious and depressing, and you don't want to post in there and go hello when nobody is saying it. I just like to like one person commenting going in. So yeah, it does help to ground you as well. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And it is definitely a Twitch versus YouTube thing. Oh, thank you, Richard. But I'm saying this to illustrate something. You go on Twitch and you have a regular set of people who are certainly on the English side of things, who are at the top of the category. You get Puma Plow, you get Red Dirt, you get GD, you get myself. You know, you get there is a solid group of creators who you will see at the top of the farm sim category all the time, and they never get mentioned. I've never seen. I mean, Puma Plow is huge. It's absolutely massive. I've never seen anybody mention him on social media, which is just interesting more than anything, you know. But the YouTube creators I see mentioned all the time. So I'll see DJ, I'll see, and by YouTube creators I mean YouTube creators with more than 50,000 subscribers. Does not include me, which is why I'm not surprised when I go into one of these things and you know, don't see my name, because I don't have 50,000 subscribers, and it's going to be a while before that happens. But yeah, I see, you know, I see Mr. Sealy P, I see Farmer Cop, I see DJ, and you know, Daggerwin, of course, all get mentioned on a fairly regular basis. And that's not to say, I don't wish to give the wrong impression. That's not to say that I'm not happy with the progress that I'm making, because the easiest way to go insane doing this, to go insane being a content creator, is to go out there and compare yourself to everybody else. Because if you don't compare yourself to everybody else, you will get depressed. You will get sad. You will go, why is this happening? Why are they growing at X rate and I'm not? What I see, most of these bigger YouTubers have no clue about farming, and as a result, the perception of the game comes across more as an article. Oh, yeah, there are. Do you know what? Yes, I see exactly what you're saying, 4D. Because nobody I've mentioned there, as far as I know, other than Daggerwin, who used to do realism stuff and doesn't anymore. But none of the rest do the realism side of it, do the realistic side. Actually play the game realistically. But this is where I don't get it, 4D. The German streamers are massive, are absolutely huge, doing realistic gameplay, and that's what I don't get. I think you're right. The German streamers and the German players are absolutely huge. I mean, it's here on Twitch especially. Oh man! So if I take the English tag off of streams here on Twitch, it drops me from second, where I am on the English one at the moment, to 9th, and that is because there is a German streamer with 321. There is, yeah, 2 German streamers. One at 321, one at 280. There's then another German streamer at 91, a French one at 83, and another German one at 83. Yeah, and then a French and an Italian above. So it's really weird. It's always seemed to have been the case here on Twitch that the farm sim side of things in English is not as big as it is on YouTube, which is weird to me. Can't tell the rest of these days because they have no clue what they're aiming for. Like one day they make 10,000 bales and the next they're driving big cars. It's really interesting. I actually have a big conundrum in the in the Stone Valley series. Tomorrow's video, I take on a couple of contracts. One of them is just humongous. And I'm gonna have to push through. I'm in the marriage, though. Yeah, but it is weird. For all the massive interest in realism that existed 3-4 years ago, it doesn't seem to be there as much anymore. And the news side of things, oh my god, if you're making daily news videos, you will go like that. It just, to the point where I have an idea for a news thing that won't be the same as what DJ is doing, but would hopefully help to promote things, wouldn't take away from my current content, which I might look at later in the year. It all depends on whether I can actually see how long it takes to do this kind of stuff. Realism in the game is definitely dead. That's because of those big YouTubers pushing it their way. I don't think it's dead. I think if it was dead, I would have no viewers. I just don't think it's as big as it was. I mean, don't get me wrong, the YouTube channel is growing and I have more viewers now and more interest in the channel than I've ever had. So if it was properly dead, then that would be dropping. I would be losing subscribers, and I'd have to have a serious change of direction on the channel. Beyond the constant jigging I'm doing all the time anyway. But it's not as big as it was, certainly. It's a smaller niche. But yeah, it's got very samey in places on YouTube. And I've never been interested in playing that way. That's my trouble. Is that I don't want to go and, you know, do massive equipment, cheat a load of money and say, hey, I'm creating 10,000 bales. You know, to me that kind of content coming from me would get very stale very quickly. It really would. What I do always need to get better at, though, is thumbnails and descriptions. My thumbnails and descriptions are good. On a video where my thumbnail and description is and title is good, it gets views. On one where it's bad, it doesn't. Yeah, I can understand, Paudie, and thank you very much for joining us over here, where we're still very much doing the realism stuff. Yes, I 100% completely agree with you, Emhus, and I apologize if I've mangled your name a bit. Yes, it is very, very much the streamer. If the streamer is an entertaining one, then people will watch, and I can tell you guys are awesome, because when I go and play something else, like when I normally go and do some 7 Days to Die on a Wednesday, I still get a good 20 to 40 people watching. So there is a contingent who come here to watch my content for me doing farm sim, but there's a contingent who definitely like to come and watch what I'm doing, you know. Farm sim is an odd one, though. It's very difficult to start off as a farm sim streamer and fully transfer to variety. I've seen people try it and just, it's gone horrible. Owen J 2569 raiding with the party too. Welcome raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Owen. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for sharing your community with me. It's been, indeed it has. Oh, come on. No? Okay. Drop that gear. There we go. Someone was telling me these gears are the wrong way around on this tractor. That it should be... the A, B, C, D, E should be where the 4 is. And it should be 1 to 4. Okay, Gamer, sorry. For supper this evening, I had... What did I have? Oh, I did burgers. I made burgers from scratch. Thanks to the wonderful people at HelloFresh who do not sponsor me. CN 2022-2023, and thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFM. Yeah, no, there is a big aspect to it being the streamer. That with the game to see, they have the same. Yeah. It's quite. The ranges annoy me on quite a few of the tractors. It's interesting because you can see it down here as well. Have I played Greenlands yet? I haven't played Greenlands, but I did do a tour of Greenlands. I think Greenlands is a fantastic map. It's really interesting. I'm coming to the point where I'm probably going to wrap things up soon on Hope Belleron. I feel that series has kind of run its course. I would like to play Greenlands next, but my big problem is I don't think Greenlands has been updated fully for precision farming. So I don't think it has its own soil map, if I remember correctly. But it is a gorgeous map. I do still need to work out what map we are going to... Well, I'm keeping my eye out because I don't know what map we're going to do in September for the multiplayer. We are restarting the multiplayer on a Saturday night from September. Ryan Green, it does work. Okay, so it works, but yeah, my question was more, does it have its own custom soil map? Seems okay since 1.6. Yeah, I don't believe it does. Yeah, so it will work. Well, every map works with precision farming. It's whether there's a custom setup for it. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't have it, and I might just do it anyway. Am I going to FarmCon? Yes, I am going to FarmCon. I have my flights are all booked. My hotel is booked. I sorted my FarmCon ticket today because there was some working around it that I needed to do, and yeah, so that's all done. Is it crossplay multiplayer? Yes, the server will be crossplay, and I will give more details out closer to the time. Let me get around this corner. Thank you for the stretch, Owen. Some of the hills on here are a little bit steep. I'm invited to, but can't make it, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I got... So I had originally purchased a ticket, and then Giants invited me. So I had some jiggery-pokery to sort that out. Can't let the muscles stiffen. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Keep it floppy. No, I'm looking forward to FarmCon very much. As I said, I know of several other creators going. And FarmCon is just fun anyway. And I having missed it in 2019, and then the 2020 and 2021 both being online events, it is very nice to be doing it back in person for 22. I've been good. Things are looking up. Things are going well. I'm happy in general. And I'm pleased we've got 83 people in here, considering tonight's live stream was completely unannounced. Right, so that is 44%. So that is good. Now we are looking. I was going to buy field 10 originally, and that was my target, but we've kind of decided that's a bit out of expense, so we're probably going to buy the sheep field, which has a good expected yield, and then turn that into an arable field, and then maybe field 4, field 10. Field 10's got a reasonable thing. 35 is the pig field that has no information on it at all. Why does that have no precision farming information on it? That's weird. Wow, yeah, look at those. So we're actually... Why is field 8 so horrible? That's interesting. Alex Princeton, thank you for resubscribing for your 10th month. You are awesome. What do I think about the mini excavator? That was actually quite cool. I have no use for it, but it's quite cool. Where's FarmCon? FarmCon is just outside. No, it's in Frankfurt, I think. I know I'm flying to Frankfurt. It might be a short train journey. FarmCon. It might be in Frankfurt. That's FarmCon 20. I want FarmCon 22. Wow. That's just silly. FarmCon 22. Nope. 22. Here we go. There we are. Right. Mannheim. Yes, sorry, it's Mannheim. Which means I have to get a flight to Frankfurt and then a train from Frankfurt to Mannheim. Yeah. Which is going to be fun because it means sort of, you know, traveling all over Europe again. So wait up here so that my we can sort that. See, what tractors do we want to target really on here? So the M6 I don't think is powerful enough. We want something around about the 200 horsepower mark. So yeah, Matty Ferguson 6700 would do it. A Fence 700 lower end would do it. That Matty would do it, but I'm not really interested in it. I'd love one of these, the McCormick. That would be great at 190 horsepower. Fast Track is too big, really. The M7 series, the top end of that would work quite well. How much is that? 118, yeah. The 7200 would work quite well. Oh, that would work quite well. That's a bit expensive though. 176,000. Yeah, that would work quite well, that JCB. As would the T7. That T7 would be nice as well. So it all depends on what... Is it a full grain tank? I emptied it. Wow. It's filling up really quickly at the moment. We are 73% of the way through this, and I think we'll refuel the tractor when we get back down the other end. Or back down to the farm. This contract is taking time to get through. Evening, the J-Man James. Right, there we go. And here, hard worker off. Yeah, that's okay for fuel at the moment. Oh, wow, yeah, the combine does need repairs, doesn't it? So we'll have to get that sorted as well. We are still on the sorghum. We are taking on a massive field with a small combine. Which is kind of why we're still on the sorghum. Oh, wow, the tractor needs repairs as well. That's why the tractor's struggling. Yeah, we probably need to get that mobile. Do you know what? While I'm here, let's save this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that mobile service trailer. That one. Yeah. Install that. And we'll hire. Well, I could buy it outright, but I don't really want to. It's going to eat up a lot of contract. Oh, now we wait for the mod hub to actually download stuff. Well, I said the other evening. Yeah. I had this in FS19 on Attingham. There we go. Right, where are I? Gonna put the homemade liquid trailer in. Service. I'm gonna rent it for now, and then when we have the money, we will buy it. But I think renting it is good. Probably under M, isn't it, for mobile? Mobile. Oh, come on. I'm looking more for stuff that isn't ticked. I don't want that on here. No, that's something else. No, that's something else. Oh, I'm being blind to this. Did it fail? I don't think it failed. Field service trailer, okay. Yeah, it's alphabetic. Be under F. Contract. Field service trailer. There it is. Oh no, it hadn't refreshed because those have moved. So yeah, it hadn't refreshed. Volvo on FS is cool. I'm quite pleased to see Volvo. Volvo, I like Volvo. Well, part of the reason is we had a Volvo lorry on my dad's farm, which is very cool. So yeah, I'm very pleased to see Volvo in Calmsden. It's a very cool addition. I just hope, as I said, that it will lead to Volvo trucks and also Volvo and Volvo BM tractors. That would be good as well. Looking forward to proper FH16. Right, let's go. So up to the field. I think what I might do is go and park this up at the top end of the field. And do we have, yeah, we have the Landy up here. So we'll take the Landy down to the shop and go and get the service trailer, because we do need to service both this tractor and this combine, and really need to get that combine refueled. So it won't be a DLC, will it? Because it says the season pass will get done more effectively. Quite possibly, it might be that Volvo will be in the next DLC. That would be my guess. Is that something? Well, probably the wheel loader we saw today will be in the DLC. How's my car? My car's okay. That doesn't need a service. I would have already bought the DLCs, but my only issue is how to download the DLCs when the season pass is purchased. When you purchase season pass, you get a code. You can then go to the Giants download site, and using that, you have access to all the DLC. So you'll then access you put in the code to download stuff, and then it lists all the DLC you can download using that code. That's how it works. Yes, yeah, it's exactly like that. You go, you input your code, and you can download it. That is exactly like that. And if Depoglord, you want to go and get it using my my code, I would be very grateful. Just put BF Gaming in at checkout. Actually, I want to say thank you to everybody who has used my code to download the Kubota DLC this month. You guys are awesome. You, yeah. Oh, thank you to Poglord. Right, let's get this field service trailer, shall we, chat? Ooh, I need to check my email after this. I've got something I need to find. There it is. Right, so configuration standard. Oh, plus DEF. No, we're not going to keep this version long enough to have the to need the DEF. Continental or Nokian. We'll go with Continentals. Glowing markers. What are the glowing markers? What are those? Doesn't cost me anything. Strobe lights. No. Yes. Don't know where those go either. Main color. We will go with olive green. Rim color. And we'll stick with the chrome. And yes, we want to put that number plate on it. Let's lease that then. So this is going to cost us 249 a day. That's fine. Oh, look, it matches the landy, which is also in the olive green. Well, sort of matches the landy, I suppose. It uses scripting. Yeah, it's you'll see what scripting it has. Can I try the lights? Okay. Don't know what's going on with the lights. We'll unfold it because we need to repair both the tractor and the combine when we get up to the fields. So we're going to fill it with fuel from our fuel tank. I made the beacons. I did turn the beacons on and nothing happened. Yeah. Right. Now, someone was asking earlier, how do you fill up with fuel on this map? Are you still here? Beacons with the strobes. Yeah, I turned them off. We don't need those on here. Right. Let's reverse this up. I guess to refill it, we unfold it. Or do we refill it at the other end? Ah, there we go. Oh, of course. I completely forgot. We've got the external build stuff on here. So we have... Oh, wow. Okay, so we didn't have a lot in there. So the way you refuel a diesel tank is you come on this map, you come up to here, you come up to the spanner here, you press R and you choose how much fuel to buy. So I am going to buy 2,000 litres of fuel for £2,750. We buy that, yes please, and now my fuel tank has 2,000 litres in it. And I can go and refuel my Thunder Creek trailer some more. So, yeah. And we'll put about 500 litres of fuel in it. That should be enough. So we'll take it down to 700 because I think there was a couple of hundred in there. And that's only... Really? Wow, there was really nothing in the silo. Yeah, it should. It isn't. I'm very happy about that. No, that's my new milk trailer, Canadian Gamer. That's what we're transporting the milk in now, because we're now getting a larger amount of milk. And up and round. So now we've got all this fuel in here, and we've got this. We should be able to come up to the tractor. Yeah, I forgot I'd got the manual. How did that? Right, so I should. Diesel, okay. There we go. We are refueling the tractor now. You can hear that going, and we should be able to activate the service function. This is what I love about this trailer. How cool is this? Right, and now I can open the workshop. And I don't have anything in the space, so I need to move. Ah, now the workshop space is the other side. So if this is now full, what I can do is back this off. Where's the trailer from? The mod hub. We've just downloaded it from there. And we can take this around the other side. Bring the tractor in. And look, this is what I love, is that it has both the it starts listing the information about the equipment on the computer screen. Also, yeah, you bring this in here. 8,000. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yes. There we go. Oh, this is expensive. Right, and then we can close that up. And that takes our bits away from that. And then if we turn off the engine here, that takes away that. And there we go. Yeah, I love this trailer. This trailer is just awesome. But yeah, this is going to cost us most of our money we're going to make from this contract to repair this equipment. Right, there we go. New Holland TX32. Okay, combine not so expensive to repair. That's good news. Yeah, but I don't mind the cost of the maintenance costs and the repair costs. And then we'll turn this on. And then we can refuel the combine. It'd be interesting to see how much fuel we've got left at the end of this. I'm slightly surprised those little ones that I've got don't take fuel. I might have to alter the mod I've got. Right, there we go. So we'll then fill that in. Close that. Right. FTR, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right. And then we'll hire. And that can head off again. And we can get this out of the way. And that trailer is just awesome. That trailer is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, and then when we have the money, when we've bought another field, we'll replace this with one that isn't rented. But that now means that we have a way of servicing our equipment at the farm, which is great, and we can just put that in one of the side. In one of the side sheds. What is our other field? So our other field we've got is field 21, which is over there, which is smaller than the one we're doing at the moment, so that's fine. But we may have to prioritize our own fields. Trailer's only 89% full, so the tractor's actually able to handle it better. Be really good if you could purchase equipment that you have rented at reduced price. I was told that stuff that you've rented will appear in the used stuff quicker. I don't know how true that is, but I have a piece of equipment that I recently used a fair amount that in an upcoming video has suddenly appeared in the used shop. And it's one of those big coincidences that is just, oh my god. Yeah. I don't know how true that is, how much more likely something that you've leased will appear used. But it would be cool if that's a thing. Because not test. Yeah, I'd need to test it more, I think, but I'm actually quite pleased because it's something I actually want to buy. Hello, 71. Welcome along. How are you doing? We are 77% of the way through this field. I should have my beacons on. Oh, yeah, this is... I can't believe we've got 53 hours on this tractor now. Sam Wyatt, 88, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Which begs the question, considering we've had this tractor from new, how much is this tractor worth? 42,000, really? Wow. I think the equipment you sell at the shop can show up as used. I don't think I've seen it myself. Other players, YouTubers mention it. Yes, it can do sometimes. I would be interested to know what the likelihood of something that you lease and use turning up used is. That interests me a lot. Trouble is, the play testing for that would be horrendous. Sold a 6-hour multiplayer, my friend bought it used. Oh really? That's quite cool. Yeah, I wish there was a way to transfer equipment between farms. I wish you could sell equipment to other farms. That would be cool. Can you imagine that on a multiplayer server? Oh, I want to put my tractor up for sale. Oh, I'll buy it. Not at the moment, Seabass. I keep trying to sort it. I just... My one problem I've got at the moment is that my upload speed to YouTube is dog slow. It's really bad. And I don't know why. You know, I can stream absolutely fine here on Twitch. So yeah, I don't know what it is. Right, we are going to fill up all the way down to the bottom end of the field so that the combine is nice and empty coming back up. I don't know if it'll make it all the way, but this will be a good test. Turn our beacons off. Oh, love playing, watch. Yeah, I need to sort it. I know that we're lots of videos behind now. And I was doing really well at keeping up to date with it, but it's, yeah. Sometimes life just takes over. And I'm trying to avoid getting burnt out on everything, so. Because that would be bad. But come September, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing a minor rejig on here. I want to do some Stream Raiders because I've been having an enormous amount of fun doing that over on GD streams. And we'll be doing that during the Realism experiment streams. I want to do the giveaways and get the giveaway stuff going again. So we've got that too. And yeah, there's lots of bits and pieces. I'm also going to take a look at the Patron and rejig that a bit as well, I think. Give some more bonuses for those of you who wish to support me more directly that way. It is a great way of doing it simply because more of it comes my way. Here on Twitch, it is a 50-50 split. No, it's a 50-50 split, yeah. On YouTube, it's a 70-30 split. On Patreon, it's something like a 90% split, I think. I know it's a lot better than either of the others. Right. So we're at 64%. Combine should make it all the way up the field, and then we can empty the rest of this. If Oxygen David said he's not converting any maps to FS22, what if someone else does it like some people have done with other maps from 17 to 19? I don't think he'd give permission. Yeah, I don't think he would give permission. I think he got a bit burnt in FS 19. It's a massive job to convert. I've said it before that I think the only way to 100% do conversion for FS 22 is to rebuild the map from the ground up almost. I mean, you can see it with the amount of work GB Modding's having to do for Attingham. Attingham, he is rebuilding so much of that map. Stone Valley, what Lancey Boy has done is has almost rebuilt the map. The map is unrecognizable from its version in FS 19. You know, I would, it's very, very difficult to make a map look good in the next version of FarmSim. So yeah, wow, we're 79% of the way through this. That is good news. We're gonna have a lot of sorghum left over. What's the price like at the moment? I bet the price for sorghum at the moment is at its worst. 369. We've got 434, which is about halfway. Yeah, so there is somewhere where we're about halfway. We are in August, so that's actually, yeah, that's not a bad price for August. Looking at doing a private edit of Homeworld Farm, gave up 3 weeks in, takes so much work. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah, you are looking at a massive amount of work to convert maps. You will get a massive amount of work to make maps. Somebody, a map creator once told me it takes 500 hours to make a map for Farming Simulator, full Farming Simulator. At the time, I think it was FS 17. But it's just, yeah, it's just an insane amount. Ooh, wow, our combine is nearly full, which is good news. We will unload it on this run. It does mean it's going to need unloading on the way back. And we are now at the longest run on this field. So the combine is going to be going around there. Oh, did you? I don't know if people saw. Courseplay got released on the mod hub. I think I'm going to grab it. I have places where it would be really, really useful at the moment. And I want to see if it will work for karting. Because if it'll work for karting, that would be awesome. Got your first Kubota on a contract? Nice. Really easy to use. What? Courseplay, yeah. Courseplay used to be a really stable a staple of my game. Auto drive I've never used, and I probably should try it, to be honest. I tend to like to define courses in you know, tipping courses in Courseplay. Rather than in using auto drive. But I might see if I can do, now that it's been released on Mod Hub, I might see if I can do some tutorials. Did I see Giant's partnership with Volvo? I did nerf my age. I did. I like it. I'm excited for what it could bring to the game. I'm always, so I play on PC, and you know, so I can get almost any mod that's available. Pretty much is available for PC. I still get excited though for console players to have a new brand in game. So Volvo coming to the game, I'm really wondering what that means. Bye bye doggy. What that means for things like Volvo MB tractors mods making it to console and things like that. So yeah, yes please on the tutorial. I will have a look. I need to get back into doing more tutorial stuff. It's just, it's time. It's, you know, I have no idea. Well, no, I do have an idea. I have an idea how, when I started out, I was able to do 7 videos a week. Because a video, the way I used to do a video when I started Farm Sim was I would record half an hour and upload that to YouTube, and that was my entire process. It would take me literally 30 to 40 minutes to record a video, and then it would go straight up to YouTube with no editing, no changes or anything. It would just go straight up. Now a video will take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do, including recording and editing and everything. So that's why it's gone from being 3.5 to 4 hours a week to get 7 videos up, to 14 hours a week to get 7 videos up. And that's the trouble. You add to that when I first started doing stuff, I was not streaming. And, you know, streaming, I stream 3 times a week. So that is another, that's another at least 9 hours a week. And suddenly you're talking 23 hours a week. Just content creation. And that's where it all goes. And then you get something like the video I'm doing today, where I need to do a whole load of offline stuff. in order to progress it to the next video. And yeah, suddenly it becomes not 23 hours but 26 or 28, and yeah, it's just mad, just crazy. But at least tomorrow's video is recorded, and after tonight's stream I'm going to edit that and get it uploading so that it goes live on time tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Content creation is not my full-time job. I wish it was. For content creation to be my full-time job on YouTube, yeah, on YouTube and Twitch, I would need to at least triple my income. So I would need to be hitting on a regular basis on Twitch. I would need to be hitting 600 subscribers. And on YouTube, I would need to be getting around about 10 to 15,000 views per video within 48 hours. And if I was to hit those two targets, I could go full time. What do? I'm an app developer during the day. And those numbers, I will say, those numbers do not seem massively high, you know? They are not huge numbers, and I see people making those numbers every day. What apps? I don't like going into exactly what apps I work on, because I like to keep my day job and this separate. But I do, one of the apps I work on is a top 5 app in the UK. So it's as in it is one of the top 5 downloaded apps in the UK and purchased apps in the UK. It is insanely high profile. Which is why I don't tend to go into it. It's not Facebook. No. Paid for apps. Facebook is not a paid for app. I think it is. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, that's empty. There we go. That's games. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Contract HUD. Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Contract HUD is really, really useful. I massively recommend it. Especially if you're doing a lot of contract stuff. I have no idea, Depoglord. I have absolutely no idea. But in my development career, I've worked on some fairly high-profile stuff. Fantasy football games. About 6-7 years ago, I worked on almost every single fantasy football game in the UK. I think the only one that the company I was working for didn't have was the Premier League. So we did the Telegraph, the Sun, the Daily Mails. Those are all the newspaper ones we did. Yeah, that was fairly high profile stuff to be working on. And yeah, it's quite cool. Used to do a load of advertising stuff for Sky as well. Started off my career creating animated flash banners to advertise Sky TV. And that was nearly 20 years ago. And those were the days when you created flash banners, but you also had to create GIFs. And if you create the GIFs, you had to create, in some cases, an almost photorealistic GIF for under 35k, not meg, K. And that was ridiculous. I mean, that was in the days when a floppy disk held 1.44 meg. You know, so tiny. So empty this out. Imagine installing Windows 10 with a floppy disk. Oh, I installed. What was the last version of? Oh God, what was the last version of Windows I just installed with floppy disks? Windows 98, 95 was a CD. So it would have been Windows 3.11 was the last one I installed with floppy disks. And that was, oh God, I think that was like 8 or 9 floppy disks, which is still tiny. I mean, if you think Windows 3.11, 11 floppy disks is still less than 20 meg. You know, tiny operating system by today's standards. Remember the days of oh my God, yeah. Yep. Hey, James Lee Harris, welcome along. What are you doing? Someone got trigger happy with landscaping and now ruined their farm, asking for a friend. Hope you've got a backup, James. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was something like 11 or 12 floppy disks. I installed my Steam account when I bought Half-Life 2. Yeah, it was Half-Life 2. I bought Half-Life 2 and mistakenly bought Half-Life 2 on floppy disk instead of on CD. And Half-Life 2 on floppy disk was a lot of discs. KF Johansson, thank you for the follow. Welcome along. And I didn't play Half-Life 2 for ages because I could not face trying to install it off all these floppy disks. And then a friend of mine said, well, just install Steam. Install Steam and use your code to download it from there. And I went, I can do that. And so, yeah, created my Steam account and downloaded Half-Life 2. So, yeah, I've had a Steam account for a very long time. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days where I had 80 gig hard drives. Grumpy but funny 007, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Wow! Did you see that? So now that we've repaired this tractor, it's actually able to cart the soybean. Yeah, the soybeans. Still have the floppies. I might have in a box upstairs somewhere. They've been so poorly kept though that, yeah. Is there any easy way to find out what accounts are signing up to my email? I've had it years and I want to find out. Not easily, I wouldn't have thought, Depoglord. There are ways of finding out if your email's been compromised, but yeah, finding out what accounts your email is signed up to is difficult at best. Search your email. Funky Badger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right. Let's pull into here. Oh, it's because I've got the tractor selected. There we go. What's this going to take us up to? I think we're going to be about 88% delivered, aren't we? 89. 85% transported. And our combine is nearly full again. I have 5,000. But only 5,000? Mine is I reckon I probably got 500,000 emails because I haven't cleared out my email in years. Sure, 2004 was only ever on Steam. No, I definitely have. No, because I don't think I have Half-Life on Steam. I don't think I have Half-Life on Steam. Because I got Half-Life, I got a second copy of Half-Life 2 when I got the orange box. And thinking where I was living, where I got it, no, it would have been 2004. So yeah, J-Man James, it was available on disc. It was available on floppy. I'll have to search it. I'm sure I've got it somewhere. What is 7 Days to Die on Steam? Exclamation mark 7DTD in the chat if you wish to use my affiliate link to grab a copy. Oh, we're almost there with this contract, chat. To crash my PC is basically just a tractor. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to check that thing afterwards. Right. Well, I use PAC with a 3090. Noted to Poglord. Yes, very much. Fortunately, I still have my car repairs to pay for. My wife lent me the money for the new clutch on the Landy, and I still got to pay that off. Type that without thinking. That's Ariana Gandhi TTB. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN and hello in the chat. It's not like one of you are going, no. As I said, need to buy myself one first. My gaming machine is beginning to show its age a bit. I actually need to wipe my machine, and I'm so concerned about it. I need to rebuild my gaming machine. Hey, Massily Gaming, I'm doing well, thank you. If I buy you one, can I? Silly Gaming, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You are awesome. How many subs have we had tonight? I think we might have hit 4, or have we hit 5? Oh. Even a 36 costs £2,000. No. I definitely can do something about that. What map am I playing? I am currently doing no, not what map is this? I forget what map we're on. It's Calmsden. We're on Calmsden. It's in my title. My mind just went blank. Right, we'll empty this along here. Now here's a view that I'm very used to. What do I think of the new map that came out today? I haven't had a look at it, to be honest. If I mess it up somehow. Building a computer is like doing a big jigsaw puzzle. It's very difficult to put things in the wrong place. And I say that as somebody who has put something in the wrong place. That new British map feels very un-British. I probably should have a look at it. I did get sent a map by a creator in the last couple of days, and I need to take a look at it because I haven't responded to them yet. As always, as when I was actually karting in real life, I find it very hard to get the auger at the back of the trailer and keep it there. Always scared it's going to go off the back. You kind of trust your combine driver to oh wow, no, to stop the flow of the grain if it's going to go off the back. Like that. There's the little John. Yeah, I saw the little John Deere mini excavator. Yeah, you see, he cuts it off if it goes off the side. So Good combine driver, that. We're up to 90%. I'm still in the middle of the trailer. Not where I want to be. Is this going to be a full trailer before the end? Probably not. No, we're going to be close, but no cigar. There we go. Shire Farm updated yesterday. I've not had a look at that yet. Yeah, what was released today? Nice, looking for new ones. Music on Maypole, good for the dedicated services, not huge on space. Maypole is a great one. Is that Bourneheath by Brummy Farmer is the one that got released today? What else got released? Lots of buildings released today. Just realized first ever Canadian for console at least came out. Yes. Lots of stuff got updated today as well. And yeah, Bloomfield, Canada came out yesterday. And Courseplay came out yesterday as well. What is that Potinger? Is that the little one, or is that just a... Okay, that's not a very big Potinger rake, is it? What's the width on it? Is it 6 meters, or is it? Working. Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, that looks like a great little rake that's come out yesterday as well. Whoop. That mouse. Yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we're going to get this contract finished today. I don't think we're going to get much into the one on Field 21. Might get the headlands out if we're lucky. Now, my question really is, do I sell this sorghum or not? So this is sorghum we're harvesting, isn't it? Not soybeans. Yeah. Current price, 431. We could sell it for. So we could sell it for a half decent price. It's not top price. But that would mean we don't have to actually that means we wouldn't have to actually store it, especially as we don't have any sorghum on our farm anyway. That combine fills up fast when we're having to travel to the other side of the map. We've got to be getting close to completion with these, with our loads here. What wheel am I using? A G923. Oxley. %91 transported. We're getting close, chat. We're getting very close. Really, I need to go through and get and list the commands I've got, clean up my commands and create some new ones. So I think I want to create a wheel command because people do ask that question. The fields aren't too big on blue fields. Hey AMG, welcome along. I saw the AMG. I saw the post you shared of your friend's first mod. I need to check those out. The big bags. They're similar to a set I've got on here. I did add the mods today. Yeah. They're similar to these ones, I think, but there was more options in that mod. He's sent them over to Mod Hub, hasn't he? But yeah, they looked cool. Yes, first upload. I hope they get through. I hope he's successful in getting them on. Later, Jude. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, this tractor is better, definitely running better now. Although, look at that. It's already dropped. This is why I want to switch to this being the yard tractor. Because doing this much work with this tractor just means we have to repair it all the sooner. And it does cost an arm and a leg to repair this tractor. So, yeah, definitely in need of something new. But we've got to buy more land before we do that. How much is the sheep field? 110,000, and unfortunately we've had to spend a load of money today just to get this running. I don't know how much this contract is worth. How much are we worth on here? We're looking at getting about 25,000 from it if we sold the harvest now. Right, let's do the rest of this row. Fast track absolutely would be a fantastic tractor to have on here. It also, as we established earlier, is way too expensive for me to get on here. For the power range we want. It's something like 170 odd thousand. I didn't go to Silverstone. I did see the crash, though. I saw footage of the crash, which was insane. I mean, that was just nuts. Ford and a Marston trailer. There we go. A Ford 7840 and a Marston trailer. That's iconic. About £5 net after all the workers' wages. Yeah. I think we're only going to be like 75% full at the end of this. So yeah, we have to wait for the combine to reach the other end of the field again and then empty it. We are very, very close to finishing this though. I mean, that is 97% complete. And I think we're like 94, 95% carted. Imagine the posh people horse fencing and they paid him to go to the track on Saturday. Full hospital. Oh, wow, AMG. That's insane. Yeah, tens of that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Okay, so we've got a thin section of field down this end. Be interested to see how the combine handles this. And then, well, that's the thing. If they've already paid for it, they're not paying tens of thousands for him to do it, because they'll pay tens of thousands to have the whole area. But that is one hell of a gift. Discord is better. Facebook is hit and miss at best for me. Mainly because I think I check it at most about once a week, the messages on there. Whereas Discord I check on a daily basis. Here comes the combine. I haven't tried out the Jeep yet. Stretch! Oh, thank you, Ariana. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Oh, it has lots of... Oh, I quite like the... yeah, there's some nice stuff on that AW 4x4. I need to have a look at it. Hydrate. Cheers, Alex Princeton. Hey, Fowler Fellow, would you want any general players to play about with them? I would love to incorporate into my realism experiment. Oh. Yeah, this weekend is going to be so busy because it's FSL. So it's start at 8 a.m. and yeah, go to 8 a.m. on both days. I am so looking forward to my holiday in August. Really am. How's it going, Fowler Fellow? A nearly full grain tank, which means it's gonna fill up fairly quickly. Send you Discord stuff. Thank you. I will get on that as quickly as I can. It might not be tonight because I've got a few things to deal with. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you, Fowler Fellow. It's going to fill up fairly quickly. And then our combine's going to hit 80% full again really quickly as well, because obviously we're just topping up the trailer before we go tip. Hey, Six Wheeling, how you doing? Guys, go check out my fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider, Mr. Six Wheeling. There we go. He is awesome. Multi-million they're surprised. So stable. I also had I've been lucky enough to try out the Kubota front loader. Oh man, that thing's a stable little piece of kit. Really good. I'm impressed with pretty much everything in the Kubota DLC at the moment. Besides that decent map out for FS, lack of anything decent being uploaded has absolutely killed. Back to just testing. I think some are coming. There's some fantastic maps on the way. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm looking at what's available at the moment and kind of going, I don't need to switch. The only map I'm even considering switching to at the moment is Greenland's, and it's quite nice. Good question, AMG. We do have that Dutch map coming out. Can't remember what it's called. Front loaders are okay. Yeah, no, that little front loader is really stable and really awesome. Perfect Valley has it been sent? I didn't think it'd been sent. I thought he was still working on it, Rocket Kid. The updated Shire map is quite nice. I've not tried Shire. Yeah, I probably time is just a thing I don't have enough of, because I want to do more map first looks, I want to do more tutorials, I want to do more of all of this sort of stuff. There just are not enough hours in the day. Welpen Fuss One, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. The thing is, South American mapping community gets a lot of flack, but they do a lot of good stuff. I don't know. Mod-wise, I think it's really weird. The best maps for me tend to come from British mappers, and there are some amazing British mappers out there who created some of the best maps in FarmCatGR. But the actual mod scene, the actual equipment scene in the UK seems to, I would agree with you, seems to have kind of disappeared from the UK the last couple of years. Now, is this going to complete this? Way, there we go. Right, so we have 25% left. Best place for us to sell, because I don't think it's worth us holding on to this. This Europeans making the money. Yeah, we can complete that, but I want to harvest the rest of this field. So sorghum, best price at the moment is 426. That puts it at sort of the September-ish level. Why is it worth holding on to this? We've probably got 2 or 3 trailers. This is not the best place to sell it. Yeah, no, I would agree with that, J-Man James. Hey, Cooldo17, welcome along. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, it's really weird. The UK modding scene for equipment, sort of disappeared with FS UK, and it's a pity FS UK died the way it did, because there was so much history that went with it when it did. But you've got, I mean, maps wise in FS 22, you've got Bullet Bill, you've got Oxygen David, you've got GB Modding, all creating amazing British maps. English map makers, you've got Lancey Boy. Lancey Boy is concentrating on American maps at the moment, but still one of my favorite map creators. And we do have British map creators coming up. You know, we've got the Shire, and we've got Cavalier Roy doing Irish stuff, and we've got Brommy Farmer doing Bourneheath, which is, you know, a new fictional UK map. So I don't want to bash those who are coming up, because there are glimmers of stuff in their maps that is brilliant. I mean, Cavalier Roy's maps, so Maypole and Riverview, don't massively feel like Irish maps to me, but are still awesome maps, because he's built so much playability into those maps. It's brilliant, and I look forward to the development of his stuff, to see how he goes further, and when he starts getting his own custom stuff in there, it would be awesome. I didn't know Peter J was Portuguese. He was talking. Peter J was talking about making a David Brown a little while ago. Put it to a vote against a Massey, and the Massey won. Yeah, Irish and UK implements, and that's the thing. There is not a massive UK and Irish vehicle modding community. The only one I can think of off the top of my head, AMG, is... Oh no, there's a couple. Dusty Dave hasn't quit. He's just not got a PC at the moment. And Greenvale, I'm not sure what's happened to Greenvale at all, but of FS19 modders or map creators, those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head who we've not seen anything coming from in FS22. Unless I'm missing someone. Even Mappers Paradise is, you know, they're working on their American maps as well. Ah, yeah, this is working on this end of the field now. NI modding. Well, NI modding, that was a lot of personal situation, and they haven't released anything since FS13. They did try and release some stuff in at least 15, but yeah, they had a death in their community, and it was fairly horrible. Have I seen the map Rembu? Yes. Ola's stuff is amazing, and I cannot wait. I have spoken to Ola, and I do want to do a first look on that at some point. But my speaking to him, I want to do my first look when it's more complete. Because I think it's going to be a gorgeous map, and I want my first impression to be of, you know, the best version of it I can, really. Modding did some amazing mods back in the day, and their mods are still about. People are still converting them and updating them and doing more to them all the time. Tinkly Dragoon 23, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, let's go. It's just Blobby and whoever. Okay, fair enough. Ola's Plexus, I really don't know if he's going to release it in July, but it looks stunning. It does look stunning. And I am looking forward to seeing more of that map. I think he was streaming earlier, building it. Which actually, that's a rise of something we've seen, especially with 82 squared and things. We're seeing more and more modders who stream their stuff, which is really interesting to see. Right, where am I going to tip this? I think this is going to have to go in our grain store. I don't think, or on the floor. I might have to tip this on the floor of our shed. Toby is still about. He streams from time to time. He tends to stream at times when I'm not about so much, but he has been streaming. Yeah, I'm hoping 82 is going to be at FarmComp. For some reason, I thought 82 was based in Spain, but I'm not quite so sure anymore. Is US? Yeah, I know. I thought he'd flown over to the US. I think most people are still about here from the MP. Tormulation, I was. So my dad sold his farm about 20 years ago. And I worked on it before then, so a lot of my farming knowledge is from the 80s and 90s. So I am a pre. Oh, where am I going with this? I am a pre-GPS farmer. Uruguay. There we go. I would love to do this full time. As I was saying earlier, I would need to have 3 times the subs here on Twitch and 3 times the views for every video on YouTube in order to do this full time. I am not there. It's right. Do we have anything in here? Silo is empty. Good. Right. I think we're gonna have to buy a silo, or at least an extension, because at the moment I'm gonna put all of this sorghum into my silo, and then I'm not gonna have anywhere to store my barley or my canola, so we may have to buy the new silo. don't know how much the new silo is. Where is my new silo? That the one, or yeah, I think that's my new silo. 500, yeah, 500. That's a single site. No, I had more than that. Okay. So 50,000, yeah. Oh wow, that will fit in there very nicely, won't it? But it is going to cost 50,000 to do it, and then we can add extensions over here, or either side of it. No, realism experiment rules. If we only have a single container, we can only put one crop in it. Says it never live. Binge watch Sandy Bay MP from 19. Oh, nice. We are, yeah, we're gonna get this contract cleaned up, get the remaining sorghum, and then I think we might end up with possibly one more trailer off here if we're lucky. So it should be about an extra 10,000 overall, I think. To have at least 400k litres of silage on your FS19 Sandy Bay save game. Wow. That's a lot of silage. Map I've most enjoyed is probably Culper Park Farm. Culper Park Farm is has just been always a massive enjoyment for me. Bessie Beneath was massively enjoyable as well. I loved doing that. What else? Oh, I really enjoyed Six Ashes. Six Ashes, I had so much fun. I did over 100 episodes on that map with the series I did on there. That was just insane. Okay, we might get a trailer and a half off here, maybe. I think you're done. Yeah, you're done. Finish this field as we started in the combine. But yeah, I'm expecting our crops to be ready next time, so we are going to crack on with our own harvest. And then after that, we can go and get the barley contracts that we've still got outstanding. And yeah, I think we need 50,000 to get that started. I think we're going to be tipping stuff on the floor. What's my favorite tractor, chat? it's far. Hello, Bonji. Welcome along. David Brown was still a thing. Would I pursue a sponsorship from them? I don't think a tractor company would sponsor me either way. Again, it's one of those things where I'm fortunate in that some of my sponsorships I have. You guys are awesome. The VFN, the people who support me. You guys are amazing, and I have had sponsorships and connections and things because you guys have worked for people and told them how awesome I am and that they should be sponsoring me. There's at least there's 2 or 3 sponsorships or 2 or 3 connections I've had have been made because of that, and that is awesome. But in general, my numbers are not big enough. Again, it's a real catch-22 when you're a creator. You know, there comes a point where you get this, where you hit this critical mass, and then you start getting contacted by sponsors and you know, and contacts and things, and yeah. Right, where's that little strip? There it is. We'll clear this up. The thing about using connections I have, nothing like sponsor rating, but I never know how to ask. It is a really difficult thing to do and to pitch it just right. I am part of something that allows you to contact sponsors. The only time where I've gone to somebody asking them if they would be interested rather than somebody coming to me and going, we'd like to work with you, they've said no, which is really interesting. It's a tough thing. Yeah. Right, let's unload this. Rarely is there any harm in asking, other than the hit to your ego in getting a rejection, to be honest. Yeah, doesn't hurt to ask. My issue is always, how do I ask, not should I ask. Quite happy to ask, but wording it right. That's the difficult bit. Zaki, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the stream. All right, we'll get the combine back to the yard because, as I said, I think we're going to end up doing our own stuff next time. There we go. Header is on the trailer. Fold up our combine. Right, and then I want to send my equipment back to the farm. So tractor, set destination. Okay. Set destination. There. Okay. Set destination. Okay. And then we can drive this back. Whoa, did I not? I've not connected that up yet. Okay. Why are you having trouble? That's weird. Does this have a strange collision or something? It's possible this has a strange collision. We may have had this issue before. We have. Where's that collision then? Oh, the back. Look at that. The collision on that combine is really low. Well, that's just stupid. Right. Okay. Fine. Combine back to the farm, and then we'll have to get the we'll have to bring the thing out. Yeah. That's a really awful collision. That no header trailer will go on this combine because you'll never get it anywhere near. Every time I grab my pallet with my pallet forwards, they start boogieing. Anyone knows why? Make sure that your game is fully up to date, Owen. Partly because that was, or an issue like that was fixed in an earlier patch. Oh, you know it is. Okay. Yeah, I've had a couple of pallets boogie like that. It's normally because I've not quite got them on my forks correctly, but yeah, there is or was a known issue around that. I didn't think it was an issue anymore. Right. Let's move this out the way. We're going to put this in here because it needs to be washed down before we go and do the next one. Oh. Turn the lights on in the shed. So dark. There we go. Right, and back up to the field because I need to go and get the header trailer and bring it back here. Oh, very, very dark. It's because it's cloudy with rain on the way. Seems to be more of an issue with custom pallets than standard. Yeah, thinking about it, I tend to have a lot more issue with custom pallets than I do on standard ones. That is very true. near. Thought I'd done well then. There we go. Bring that. Yeah, see if it does it with standard pallets. If it doesn't do it with standard pallets, then it's the modded ones that's the problem. Right, so I'm gonna park the header trailer on the side over here. I can't see where I placed it at all. Right, I want to back up a little bit because I'm in front of that door. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, and then just need to open this up and get the rest of these in here. Hey, Lee J Official, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. The disco is nice. It's a little bit weird though. There are modifications that would make it a really useful piece of kit. Right, we're going to leave the tractor here as well. Close that up because we've got rain on the way. And the lights off. Right. Time to head home. Oh. Oh, we need to turn the lights off in the barn as well. So I can lift every pallet aside for external mods, which I need to load some sort of vehicle. Okay. Alright, turn that off. Close that door. Was it 8 o'clock at night in August? Wow, that's dark for 8 o'clock. There we go. It's always turned quicker than I expect. Right, so we have a contract to complete. Let's get that done. 19,904. So let's collect that. Wow, that's a big baling contract. So we've got the barley in field 21 to do. I need to feed the dog. And I need to save it at this point. We'll turn the time right down and go forward to 6 a.m. the next day. So where are we going to be on Saturday? Save this here. Contract wise, there are no harvesting. Let's you see that contracts just disappeared. So we've got the harvesting contract active, nothing else. Our fields, what state are they in? Look at that. So all of our fields are ready to harvest. That is what we're going to be doing on Saturday. Field 21 is the other one that needs doing, but we need to do our own first. So barley and canola up first, and then yeah, we've got a whole load of stuff down at field 21 to get done as well. We have 44,000, so we're back up to the same amount of money as we started with. That's quite something. And yeah, we're going to continue from here on Saturday. So yeah, as I said, no stream on Friday night. I'm seeing Brian Adams actually. So that's gonna be fun to do, and then we'll be back here on Saturday for more from the Realism Experiment from 8 p.m. on Saturday. So come join me for that. Video tomorrow is American Survival on Stone Valley over on YouTube, so go check that out. Would be much appreciated. Taking on something a little bit mad. What have we got from a raiding channel point of view? Who is live? Is my good friend. Okay, I think we're going to go and raid a fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider. Bumblebee Farmer is streaming tonight. So I'm going to send you over his way. So go give a big hello to him from the VFN. I am gonna. Oh, I've got a couple of thank yous to say before we go. I do, because we have had at least 2 subs tonight, and we've had some gift stuff. So Matty Lee Gaming, thank you for your cheer. You are awesome. Alex Princeton, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Owen J 2569, thank you for the raid. You are awesome. Derek 1888, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And that is everybody for this evening. I'm gonna leave this here, so all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.